The sun in Praia da Luz felt different. It was a warm, gentle sun that seemed to wrap our family in a golden embrace. We had found a little slice of paradise in that small Portuguese resort town. Our days were filled with simple, beautiful moments. Jerry and I watched our 3 children, Madeleine, Sean, Amelie, splash happily in the pool. Their laughter was the sweetest sound, echoing under the clear blue sky. We built sandcastles on the beach, the soft sand cool beneath our feet. Those were precious, ordinary days. Our apartment, number 5A, was our temporary home. It was simple and clean, with a small patio that opened onto the resort grounds. Madeleine loved our little holiday home. She would run in and out, her blonde hair flying behind her, her bright eyes full of mischief and delight. She had her favorite pink blanket, Cuddle Cat, tucked under her arm wherever she went. That toy was her constant companion, a soft, well-loved friend that held all her childhood secrets. We took so many pictures, trying to capture every smile, every hug, every fleeting moment of that perfect week. We were just a normal family, cherishing our time together, completely unaware of the darkness that was gathering just beyond the edges of our happiness. I remember one afternoon vividly. The warmth of that Portuguese sun now feels like a distant, cruel memory. The evening of May 3rd, 2007, began like any other on our holiday. We put the children to bed in the ground floor apartment. They were tired and happy after another day of sun and fun. Madeleine was sleeping peacefully in her bed, Sean in his cot, Amelie in her cot nearby. Cuddle Cat was there with her, as always. Jerry and I went to have dinner with our friends at a tapas restaurant just a short walk away. Within the resort complex, we could see our apartment from the restaurant. It seemed so close, so safe. We took turns checking on the children, a routine we had established to ensure they were always all right. But during one of my checks, I walked into the apartment and was met with an unnatural silence. The children's bedroom door was wide open, which was unusual, and then I saw it. Madeleine's bed was empty. The window, which had been closed, was now open, the shutter raised. A cold, paralyzing dread washed over me. I frantically searched the small apartment, my calls for her echoing in the stillness. But she was gone. She had vanished. Panic erupted. It was a raw, primal scream of terror that came from deep within me. In the days that followed, our personal tragedy became a global story. Madeleine's face was suddenly everywhere. That one photograph, distinctive eyes. It was broadcast on news channels across the world, front pages in London, front pages in Lisbon, front pages in New York, front pages in Sydney. Headline, Madeleine snatched from bed. Headline, Global Hunt for Missing Girl. Headline, Where is Madeleine? Our private anguish was laid bare for the world to see. We were no longer just Kate and Jerry, a doctor and a cardiologist from Leicestershire. We were the parents of the world's most famous missing child. Cameras followed our every move. Microphones were thrust into our faces at every opportunity. Every tear, every pained expression was captured and analysed by millions. We had to learn, almost overnight, how to navigate this intense public scrutiny. We knew we had to use the media to our advantage to keep Madeleine's face in the public eye. If someone, somewhere had seen something, we needed them to come forward. So we spoke to the cameras. We begged for her return. The response from the public was immediate and immense. Celebrities offered their support, politicians offered their support, posters were put up in airports, train stations, shop windows across Europe and beyond. Her image became a symbol of a collective search, a global mission to find one lost little girl. Madeleine's story resonated so deeply with people around the world because it touched upon a parent's most fundamental fear. The idea that a child could be stolen from their bed from a place that should be a sanctuary. It transcends culture, language, and geography. Our situation was not just a news story, it was a chilling reminder of the vulnerability of childhood and the fragility of family life. Parents looked at their own sleeping children and saw Madeleine. They felt a sliver of our terror, a shadow of our pain, and it connected them to our search in a deeply personal and emotional way. The photograph of Madeleine became an icon of innocence lost. In her eyes, people saw not just one missing child, but all missing children. She was not just our daughter. She became a daughter to the world, a symbol of everything we strive to protect. The details of the story, holiday setting the tapas dinner with friends, the routine checks, were so relatable. They printed posters, shared her image online, and organized vigils and prayer services. The Find Madeleine campaign, with its yellow and green ribbons, became a grassroots movement driven by the compassion of strangers. Today is August 27th, 2025. It has been over 18 years since we last saw our daughter. 18 years of unanswered questions, of sleepless nights, of a wound that will not heal. The world has moved on as it must. News cycles have changed, other stories have taken precedence, but for us, time stopped on that night in May 2007. Every day we wake with the same gnawing emptiness, the same question echoing in our minds. Where is Madeleine? The investigation has seen many twists and turns, many leads that led to dead ends, many moments of fleeting hope that dissolved into disappointment. The official search has been scaled up and down, but our personal search has never, ever stopped. The mystery remains one of the most haunting unsolved cases of our time. Theories abound, suspects have been named, new searches have been conducted, but we are still no closer to the truth. We are trapped in a limbo of not knowing, a cruel and unusual punishment no parent should endure. Is she alive? Does she know who she is? Does she remember us? We will never give up on our daughter Madeleine. We are her parents, and our love for her is unbreakable.